Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be staining a few things. I finally got some time and some space and some stain. So we are going to paint out the countertop for the extendable kitchen space in the back. And we're going to stain a little stand and just do a couple of outside crafts today. So I'm excited to do that. And yeah, guys, so basically I came back to Nashville to do some things in my storage unit and get ready for the summertime. So I took all my blankets that I didn't need and extra winter clothes and stuff like that and put that in my storage, extra shoes and all that stuff. So I don't have all this extra space back here. And then I even got to take out some space in the back. So now I have even more space for the bed, just to lay out flat. It's hard to explain, but basically I made these pillowcases and I stuffed them with coats and extra stuff like that, blankets and things like that. And for the winter time, I had 2 of them and they were all the way full, and it made it really stuffed in the back area. And the pillows were so big, my neck, I was sleeping like this on the floor because the pillows were so big. So now I have a cozy pillow, a really nice space to lay out, and a whole bunch of room. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, so we're about to just get started because this isn't the same stain. This isn't the espresso stain that I got last time, but they just said it's a tint base, but it did say it's waterproof, so that's good. I don't plan on putting the cooking outdoors when it's raining too much. But if I do, it's good to, in case I have something wet on there, like I'm rinsing some veggies or something like that. It's good to have something that is water resistant, and it's already a stain in one, so I don't have to paint it 4 times. I only have to paint it 2 times. So that's really cool too. But yeah, guys, how are you doing? Excuse me, I just had a 40-ounce of Smoothie King, so it's going down. But how are y'all doing? Leave in the comments. Let me know how y'all are doing today. I've just really been back home chilling, getting stuff in order, reorganizing things, and setting up my plans for summertime. I'm very excited for summertime trips, and I'm also very excited to get back to Arizona. I didn't realize how much I really like that landscape, nature in Arizona. I love, love, love nature here in Nashville. It's so green and lush, and they call it the island of milk and the land of milk and honey, the promised land. That's what they call this place over here. There's some signs over here that say the promised land. So this is the land of milk and honey. It's lush and, cuddly and cozy. But out in the desert, it's a lot more spacious and open. And it gives you a lot more, I don't know, a farther perspective because it's not so covered. I was talking to one of my ex-coworkers about the trees here and how they kind of hover over people. So it makes you kind of feel like you're in your own little bubble, in your own little world, and you're safe and cozy and protected and all that. And it gets you super comfortable, and then kind of sets your perspective on someone that has a lot of comfort. And so that kind of gives us a lot of closed-minded and very, simple perspectives when it comes to overarching, not the actual community organizers or the actual people doing work and stuff around here, but overall how our laws and how our kind of societal structure is set up over here. It's very closed-minded and very traditional and covered, and kind of the trees are kind of just covering us and lush and providing a lot of dense space between us and farther than where we are, other people that are in other locations or other dimensions, other realities that are not our own. We're kind of closed in onto our own reality with all these trees, which I love the trees and they're beautiful. And they also tell a lot of secrets in the leaves and they're very magical, but there's just some different things with the different types of nature that I'm seeing, and I really, really fucks with. Also, hold up though. I was saying I really fucks with New Mexico and Arizona, but then hold on, because every time I drive through Arkansas, Arkansas is the most beautiful state in the South. That's my period. I don't know what to tell you. Or maybe like the lower middle, or whatever they want to call it. I'll give it the whole South. I literally, every time I drive through Arkansas, I'm like, oh my gosh. Butterflies. Every single color of the rainbow at all times of day, morning, noon, and night, when it's not overcast. Beautiful. Beautiful overlooks. Beautiful overlooks. Beautiful rest stops. Beautiful people. Very calm, very relaxed, very chill. It's like a mixture, right? Because you're going from this from the South over here, where it's really lush, to the desert, but you're definitely not at the desert yet. But there's wildflowers and stuff that are on their highways and stuff. So they have like a really strange mixture of like the South and then the West, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I would love to like go there for maybe like a week or something and just kind of go around there. I could probably stay there even like a month or two and just like go around. That's how beautiful it is. Like, I can't imagine with their waterfalls. Like, our waterfalls in Tennessee go off. They go off. But the ones in Arkansas, I bet you they're like untouched. Like, they feel like untouched. Here, they're a little bit, like, you can tell that people have been on them like for many generations. Like, we're mountain people, so not only have people been here since colonial times over here, this is where the natives were before they were forced out west. So you can tell that there's a lot of human traffic that's gone through these different waterfalls. You can tell by the way that the stones are kind of eroded or like walked on. But I bet you in Arkansas those hoes are rocky. Then I'm like, yes. So I'm gonna have to check them out. But anyways, yeah, so I really like Arkansas. So far, I really fucks with Arkansas. But when it comes to like land and stuff, I really, really love New Mexico, the Enchantment State. We fucks with New Mexico. And also Arizona, because Arizona is just gorgeous, and you can literally be there all year long, and it's beautiful weather, except for summer, because oh my gosh, it's way too hot. But I think it may be different if I'm in like in my trailer or in a place with AC. That will probably make a huge difference whether I would be in Arizona during the summer or not. Because surprise, we're not gonna be in Arizona this summer, y'all. We're going farther west. But okay, I'm done chatting y'all's ear off. We will see y'all in a sec. I'm about to do work. We're about to do work. All right, y'all. So here's what it looks like right now. I did take the screws out of it, but this is basically the whole distance of it. The reason why I wanted to take these off is because they weren't screwed on, fastened well enough. So I'm going to make another cut off of that piece. That's the same distance here. And then I'm debating whether I want to do two pieces like this, so that way I can have one, and then I can just have another piece sitting back here so I can use it as extra cooking space. So I'm thinking about doing two pieces like this. So this is where we're at right now. And then I'll also paint this little handle as well. All right, so put the two pieces there and did a line. It looks like I can only fit one. Also, I see a little bit of, I think it's molding or something like that there. So I didn't want to use those parts. So I just used a part that had no mold on it. And then once I seal it up, it'll be good. It won't get any exposure to any wetness. But I'm going to cut this up quick and do a quick paint. Okay, here's our cut. I'm going to paint it quick and paint the handle. And then we'll screw it on in an hour or two. Guys, so it turns out that this wooden piece here is a little bit moldy, and I don't want to do any mold at all in here because it's such a small space. So I'm going to just stick with these pieces that I already have painted and make sure I screw them in with a larger screw. And then also the finish that I picked, so it says it's a waterproofing stain and sealer, but I guess it just seals it. So I'm gonna do the handle. I painted the handle in the proofing, and I'm gonna leave that. And then, yeah, because I guess it's not gonna do what I need it to. So I'm gonna probably paint up these other two pieces. I was gonna paint this little piece for my outdoor performances, and then this little easel as well. Oh, excuse me. So I'm gonna paint these up too. Just because it's okay if they're clear and not the darker wood stain, it's fine. So I'm gonna paint these up so they're waterproof and let them dry a bit, and then while they're drying, I'm gonna screw and assemble this all back together again. So yeah, if you see this one, it actually doesn't color it. It just does the stain. It just does the waterproofing, and it's also kind of wet out here, so kind of retracting a little bit. So whoopsie, but this one's doing good. So we're gonna paint these up, and we'll see you in a sec. All right, guys. So it doesn't look much different, but it is now much more sturdy. So the pieces aren't coming off anymore, so that's great. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. I want to refinish them and get a new counter and stuff, but for now, at least it's sturdy. And I feel more comfortable putting a gas stove and stuff on here. Before, everything was kind of sliding around. So it looks pretty good now. And then back here, I'm gonna try to cut out another piece once I get some more wood. I'll probably go to Home Depot and have them do some cuts for me, and have them cut this countertop, because this is just makeshift right now, but have them cut me out a countertop this size and then a duplicate, so then I can put a piece back there to kind of hold cooking stuff while I'm cooking, and then up here will be more of just cooking space. But it looks really good, and it slides in nice. I'm gonna let this dry just a little bit more. It feels good. It's just a tad bit tacky, so I'm just gonna let it dry a little bit more. And then I have sorry guys. Anyways, so I have this. I just put a little waterproofing over it, so that's all good to go. And then I will be putting a chalkboard onto that part so I can put some signage on there. And then this is the moldy piece that I can't use. So yeah, not the best look, but it works, and you know, for the meantime, this will do it. So yeah, I'll probably get those cuts at another time. But I am happy to have that stuff painted so I can set up outside when I do some outdoor performances and stuff. But in the meantime, here's that outdoor kitchen, and I'm gonna clean everything back up and put everything back how it was, and get ready to head to a birthday party. So thanks for tuning in, y'all, and we'll see you next time.